Right, guys, how's it going? Welcome to another update right here at Golazo España, where we are going to take a look at the front pages of the Spanish football dailies today. I'm going to tell you what's been said in Spain. So I'm going to review each publication, the front page, and then there's a couple of extra bits as well that I thought you might be interested in today. So the big headline in MARCA today, as you can see behind me, is all about Ancelotti. No mention there to do with Barcelona's game last night. Obviously, Real Madrid, newspaper. It says Ancelotti cools off his Brazil move, but doesn't rule it out completely. The doors to the Brazil national team remain open, but he and the club are prioritising the league first, and then a decision will be made. Below there's three smaller stories. Joan Garcia is reportedly on Madrid's radar in case Lunin leaves. Rodrigo is considering his future and could leave Real Madrid. I'm going to be talking about him on Cop Talk TV as well today if I get time. And also David Ancelotti, Carlo's son, is preparing to begin his coaching career on his own. On the right-hand side of the page, which obviously you can't make out, down the vertical strip there, Barcelona and Inter played out a 3-3 thriller. Yamal rescued Barca after being 2-0 down, and Milan will host the second leg and decide the tie. Athletic Club are getting ready to face Manchester United at Old Trafford tonight in the Europa League. Come on, Athletic Club. Sorry, I shouldn't be biased on here, should I? Real Betis are also in action, chasing their European dream against Fiorentina. So now we're going to move on to AS, which is another pro Real Madrid publication, if you like. But they have gone with the headline here, wonderful. That's in reference to Barcelona and Inter's 3-3 draw, which has been praised as an incredible match. Yamal on his 100th appearance for the club was the hero again, inspiring the comeback after Barca went 2 goals down. Now, at the top of the page, the headline reads, "A Madrid without a defence." Real Madrid are down to just 3 fit defenders, Lucas Vázquez, Asensio and Fran Garcia. Even Zubimendi, I can never pronounce his name, you know what I'm like, may need to fill in at centre-back. Alaba and Mendy have both had successful surgeries. Now, at the bottom of the page, in the strip along here, again, Athletic Club are being compared to their famous 2012 clash with United. They're talking about that. It also says Bakumbu returns as Betis face Fiorentina in the Conference League. And there's a small note on Lopa. I think it's Lopa. I've lost the note now. Lopetegui, I think, who is close to becoming Qatar's new national team manager. You know what I'm like if it's not Jack Daniels or John Smith, I have no idea. It's true because, even with English football, I don't listen to a lot of English football. I read. I mainly read. I don't really watch Match of the Day or Sky Sports News anymore or anything like that. When I have a game on, if I can get rid of the commentary, I will. Anyway, so moving on to sport, we're now getting into the pro-Barcelona newspapers now. Their main headline is, with Lamine, everything is possible. They praise Yamal's performance, saying he's impressed the world by shining in a thrilling match and leading Barca's comeback. It also points out that Inter took the lead twice, but thanks to goals from Ferran and an own goal, Barca drew level. And now the semi-final will be decided in Milan. At the bottom, there are 3 other stories. Alaba and Mendy both underwent surgery and officially out. And Athletic and Betis are chasing history in their respective European semi-finals. Finally, Mundo Deportivo, again, Barcelona publication, obviously, going with the main man there. The headline screaming out at us, Mamma Mia, a reaction to Barca's dramatic 3-3 draw with Inter, highlighting the incredible turnaround. And they remind readers that the return leg in Milan will decide who goes to the final. They highlight Yamal's rise as a global star, calling him a breakout sensation. They also praise the team's character after trailing 2-0 and 3-2. Barca were lifted by goals from Yamal, Ferran, and an own goal forced by Rafinha. Other stories on the front page. Kunde and Lautaro both left the game with injuries. Athletic Club will try to secure a place in the Europa League final. Betis face Fiorentina in their Conference League semi. And there's mention of Alaba and Mendy's surgeries now confirmed successful. Now, there was a couple of notes inside the publications today. I've read them all. I don't read every story. I just look for things that I think might be of interest to you. The Camp Nou is starting to take shape again. Back in mid-April, the club confirmed that groundwork had started for the new turf. Now, Barcelona have released a video, nearly 3 minutes long, showing off the latest progress. You can see basically the temporary grass, going down, the lines being painted, and the pitch really starting to look like home again, and it's another big step towards their long-awaited return to the Camp Nou. Now, one more thing, which might be of interest to you if you've got an interest in Martin Zubimendi. Liverpool tried to sign him last year. Real Madrid sniffing around him, claims yesterday that Alonso wanted him. Many expect him, to go to Arsenal. They seem to think that they've got him. And basically, there's been a lot of speculation, will he finally move this summer, or could he stay there again? Well, I've got something interesting for you here, and it's a bit curious, and it's coming out of Real Sociedad. So the club has just announced their squad for their summer tour of Japan, a big promotional trip supported by their main sponsor. You've got all the big names you'd expect, Kubo, Oyarzabal, Ramiro, all front and centre. But there's one very noticeable absentee from all the promotional stuff, and that is Martin Zubimendi. He's not in the promotional poster. He's not listed in the squad. He's not mentioned anywhere. And this is their number 4, remember, one of their most valuable assets, and he's just missing. And, with all the transfer rumours, speculation swirling around concerning him, that absence is bound to raise a few eyebrows. And for me personally, that suggests that it's done. His time at Real Sociedad is over. So I will be discussing that on Cop Talk TV because obviously Liverpool fans might be interested into what's going to happen with him. So I will be doing that on the other channel. If you want to come across, the link should be in the video description, and also it should flash up on the screen. Don't forget, I do a morning briefing every morning on my @Duncan Oldham channel. And if you're a Manchester United supporter or you don't like Manchester United, you might want to tune into Meh United TV, which is a bit of a banter channel, a channel of mine, which is a bit of fun. All the links should be in the video description. Things will pop up on the screen or whatnot. And so, thanks for watching the video. I hope it's okay. Always welcome to feedback from you guys. Like I say, I review the papers in the cafe in the morning, so I appreciate those of you that do, buy me a coffee. I don't even know. I think there might be a link in the video description. I genuinely can't remember. This channel isn't monetized, of course, so you can't use a super thanks on here or anything, but I'm sure there'll be something in the video description if you want to support my channel. But just watching, thumbsing up a video, leaving me a comment, subscribing, all the usual things would be greatly appreciated. All right, guys, I should be back with you here tomorrow morning to tell you, what the latest is in Spain.